in the presence of a disease, all you hear is implement strict biosecurity protocols, implement biosecurity. So today I'm going to talk about biosecurity and to explain it in a layman's terms such that you understand it easily. Next time they use these terms, you don't get confused, okay? So I'm going to break it down for you to understand what this biosecurity actually means. So if I want to explain to you, assuming you don't know anything about biosecurity and you're not a technical person, biosecurity simply means keeping your pets healthy and protecting them from diseases. Basically, that is biosecurity. So how can you implement this? And I'm going to share with you exactly what you need to do. One is keep diseases out of your pen. So you imagine a pig farm as your house where you are living or your room, and diseases are your guest. For this matter, unwanted guest. So what you can do by keeping these diseases out is by implementing this we say biosecurity. Let's assume you have your house and you don't want some people to enter. First, what you do is you lock the door, and you don't even want those people to be able to peep into see what is inside your room, and you might end up locking your windows as well. So basically, biosecurity means you restrict people access. You are the one to control whatever comes inside your house and whatever that goes out of it. So you are able to protect your animals by not allowing people to just enter into your farm anyhow. And it is a way you're keeping diseases out of your farm. And the next step to also implement this biosecurity is by ensuring cleanliness and hygienic environment. Just as your house, if you don't want to have this dirt around and germs coming into your house, what you do is you clean your house on a regular basis. Maybe you do mopping every weekend, or you do sweeping every morning and every evening. You clean your house to keep diseases out of it and the germs, so that you're able to control the population of these germs or disease-causing microorganisms. So by implementing biosecurity in a way of cleaning and ensuring hygienic environment, you are cleaning the place and ensuring that you minimize the disease-causing microorganisms to the barest minimum. And the next one is also about isolation and quarantining. These look a bit technical for some people, but they are basically English terms which you need to get grip of. By isolating and quarantining, just like if somebody in your family is sick, you will take this person to the hospital. And by taking the person to the hospital, you know the hospital is the best place, such that if the disease is very rampant and can spread very fast, it will be controlled over there. So you are taking that sick person from your house to where it will be easily controllable for you. So by isolating, it means you separate the sick animals on the farm from the healthy ones. Assuming you went to the farm this morning and you saw a sign of a disease in a particular pig or an unusual happening in a group of pigs on the farm, you quickly separate those pigs. That is, you isolate them from the healthy ones, and then you quarantine, put them in a special room where you give them special care and attention over there to ensure that they recover. Like I said, if somebody in your house is sick, you try to not go close to the person very often, especially if it involves this cough. You know you can easily catch it, so you don't even go close to the person, and you isolate the person until the person gets better before they are able to come back to join you. And the next one to also implement this biosecurity is about restricting access to your farm. And by restricting, let me also relate it to your house or in the banking sector during the time of the COVID. Not everybody is allowed to enter a particular place. And before you even enter, you have these hand sanitizers and washing stations where you go there, you wash your hands before you enter. So restricting people, it doesn't mean that nobody enters, but there are a group of people who are not allowed in the specific areas of the pen or the farm, especially where you have disease suspected in a group of pigs. You separate those pigs and you don't allow people to go there as a way to minimize them from transferring the disease from the pen where the sick animals are to the healthy ones. So by so doing, you will have your people, especially if you also offer tourism on your farm, like you welcome people to also teach them about pig farming on your farm. You have a station in front of the pen or the farm, the entrance. They wash their hands, and maybe also they have some foot bath where they dip their feet inside, ensure that they soak these potential disease-causing organisms there before they enter your farm. Okay, so there are also ways you restrict it, and once they enter the farm, to tell them this section you don't go there, this section don't go there. If you want to do this, alert me, and I will look to see that it is safe for you to go there. And the next one is also about monitoring and surveillance. Monitoring and surveillance is just like you roaming around in your community and you have heard that somebody in your community is sick. You see, you don't always rush to go and see the person, but you ensure you distance yourself a bit to ensure that the disease is not that communicable, such that it can easily spread and get to you. So you minimize, and as you are working around the community too, you have opened your ears and your eyes wide enough such that you'll be able to see or hear of the happenings in your community. So once you hear that there's a disease outbreak here, that's where you also go to your farm and then very fast you implement some precautions and put in some protocols to ensure that you're able to save your animals. You keep an open mind, open eye, and then ears, such that you see, you hear, and you get prepared so that anytime there's an issue, you quickly attack the issue before the issue gets out of hand. Biosecurity is not anything complicated, like I said. It just means that you want to keep your pigs healthy and keep diseases out of your animals. There's an African swine fever outbreak, implement biosecurity. There's foot and mouth disease outbreak, implement biosecurity. Simple, that's what it means. Restrict, grant access, survey and monitor, and also keep the disease out of it by keeping a clean environment.